Now to a live look at Enterprise Center tonight. In just a few hours, the Blues taking on the Winnipeg Jets in Game 3 of the Stanley Cup playoffs. The Blues hoping to turn things around after losing the first two games of this series.
Let's check in with Corey Miller. He is live at Enterprise tonight. Corey.
Mike and Kelly, tonight's Game 3 is not technically a must-win, but it really is. The Blues cannot afford to go down 3-0 to Winnipeg in this opening series. Only 4 teams in NHL history have won the series after losing the first 3 games. The rally towels are all laid out and ready to go here at Enterprise Center for the first home playoff game since May 27th of 2022. The Blues had to deal with a whiteout in Winnipeg for games 1 and 2, but now they will have the home advantage, and Enterprise Center has been a huge advantage lately. The Blues have won 12 straight games in this building, the longest home streak in the league this year.
Well, there's a lot of pride and, more importantly, a lot of confidence, in how we go about our business here. Our crowd's electric. This is a loud building. There's a lot of energy in it. And that energy gives us energy. We have a lot more juice when we start games and finish games here.
The last time the Blues lost a game in this building, it was February 22nd to, you guessed it, the Winnipeg Jets in a shootout. Mike?
Hey, Corey, I know before Game 2 there was a lineup change. What about Game 3? Any lineup changes for the Blues?
Jim Montgomery being very coy with his answer this morning. He said, we will find out about the lineup at 8:35. We do think there are going to be some changes, though. We will tell you about them coming up later in sports.
All right, Corey, go Blues.
Welcome to Enterprise Center, where the Blues and Jets will drop the puck on Game 3 in just about 3 hours. It's an 8:30 puck drop tonight, so good luck to all those folks with early alarm clocks tomorrow. The Blues were in both games 1 and 2 up in Winnipeg, but just could not break through to steal a win on the road. Now the series shifts home, where the Blues have not lost a game in over 2 months. There seems to be a good chance we get a bit of a lineup shakeup tonight. Alexander Texier is expected to make his Blues playoff debut. Veteran Ryan Suter could be a healthy scratch, or Jim Montgomery may once again go with 11 forwards and 7 defensemen. Monty played it coy with his lineup decisions this morning.
8:35, if you text me, I'll give you the response. It doesn't matter who you sit at this time of the year. Everybody has helped you get to the playoffs. There's 16 teams that are no longer competing. Everybody in that room has helped us get to this point. And the guys that are going to play tonight are the guys that I feel give us the best opportunity to win our first game in the playoffs.
Whoever is in the lineup tonight, one thing is for certain, it should be another physical game. The Blues have totaled 82 hits in the first 2 games, but have also been taking the punishment, especially the top lines. Robert Thomas is banged up and has taken some maintenance days in between games, but he is ready to go tonight and knows he cannot lay off the aggressiveness.
You just go out there and give it all you got. It's an exciting time of year. You lay your body on the line. Yeah, it's been intense. It's a good rivalry. We always have great games against them, and both teams are laying it all out there. So it's been a ton of fun those first 2 games, and we're really excited to get back in front of our fans and get an extra boost from them.
It is going to be a sold-out crowd here tonight at Enterprise Center. Everybody who comes in is getting one of these rally towels. They are going to be waving, and it is going to be very loud as the Blues try to get back into this series. Reporting from Enterprise Center with photographer Randy Schwenker, I'm Corey Miller. We'll send it back to the station.
Crossing our fingers, the St. Louis Blues back home tonight. We hope the third time is the charm.
Yeah, they're 0-2 against the Winnipeg Jets in the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Corey Miller is live at Enterprise with what it will take to win Game 3, which is not must win, but it really is. Corey?
Mike, it's going to be a very late night here at Enterprise Center. We were just told to expect around an 8:50 puck drop between the Blues and the Jets. And the Blues are looking for some home cooking to get back on track in round 1. The 0-2 start can be looked at in 2 different ways for the Blues in this series. For one, you went into the third period, up a goal, and tied with the team that won the President's Trophy. On the other hand, the Blues have only managed 1 goal in the series at even strength. To flip the script, something's got to change. But what is it?
The bottom line, though, there's got to be more of determined attitude to not be denied getting to the hard areas that you need to score in.
They've got to get more volume in on Hellebuck. They've shown they can beat them. They've shown they can score on them, at least on the power play.
It will be a sold-out crowd tonight at Enterprise Center with everybody waving these rally towels all night long. Going to be a great atmosphere for the first home playoff game for the Blues since May 27th of 2022. Reporting from Enterprise Center with photographer Randy Schwenker, I'm Corey Miller. We'll see you later in sports. Welcome to Enterprise Center for Game 3 between the Blues and the Jets. The Jets have all the momentum, up 2-0. The Blues have been nearly unbeatable in this building, winning their last 12 in a row. Tonight, something has to give. One player the Blues have counted on more and more over the last few games has been Jimmy Snuggerud. A month ago, he was still in college at Minnesota. Now he has an NHL playoff goal to his name. Snuggerud has become a huge part of the Blues offense, even drawing duties on the top line. He is soaking in the playoffs and embracing the trust his head coach is putting in him.
You know, it's nothing like I've ever seen before, but playing in it, it's fun hockey. You know, it shows trust, I feel like, especially throughout this locker room. You know, there's so many good players, and being able to play with so many good players has been so fun, but the trust with Monty has been, you know, awesome, and I've been put in certain situations. You know, I try to make the most of it whenever I can. Since
the first day we've had him, he has done nothing but show that he's an NHL player day in, day out. And so the last game just confirmed what I've been seeing since day one.
As I mentioned, the Blues have been unstoppable at home in the past 2 months. Their last loss here was a shootout defeat to these same Winnipeg Jets on February 22nd. They have outscored their opponents 57-22 in those 12 straight home wins, and they are hoping for some playoff home cooking tonight.
It's always been, you know, a big reason for our success is playing well at home. When you have successful teams, you play really well at home in front of your fans, and it's something we took a lot of pride in this year, and especially towards the second half, and it's what we're looking to continue.
This 5 on Your Side St. Louis City SC coverage is sponsored by Together Credit Union.
City SC has a new player their sporting director described as bringing versatility and speed to the team's attack. City acquired Xande Silva from Atlanta United for $100,000 in cash last night. This season, the Portuguese winger has tallied an assist in 7 games played. It could be a big night for Mizzou football in round 1 of the NFL draft. Offensive lineman Armand Membu is projected to be a top 10 pick, perhaps as high as 6th overall. And our hometown guy, Luther Burden III, is being projected as a late first round, early second round selection. And a reminder, the Kansas City Chiefs have the 31st overall pick. They always love adding weapons for Patrick Mahomes. That would certainly be a fun fit for Touchdown Luther. A little programming note here at Enterprise Center. We were told the puck probably is not going to drop here till 8:50, not 8:30 as the advertised start time. So get ready for that early wake-up call Friday morning. Reporting from Enterprise Center with photographer Randy Schwenker, I am Corey Miller. We'll send it back to the station.